It's one of the world's most picturesque cities, and it's home to the most famous pride celebration on the planet, Sydney's Gay Mardi Gras.
It's just so fun, I love it. Hannah Montana, I love you.
Aussie or Aussie.
For 1 week in March, hundreds of thousands of gays, lesbians, and anyone else who loves a great party flock to Oxford Street. For Mardi Gras' 30th anniversary, so did we.
Hello, Mrs. Shore.
In the CBS News On Logo special report, Pride Down Under, we take you beneath the surface, where we discover the true meaning of that favorite Aussie phrase, no worries, mate. Hello, I'm Jason Bellini. Welcome to a CBS News On Logo special report, our journey to Sydney. And we're going on the Pink Flight. Yes, you heard me right. A pink party plane from San Francisco to Sydney. On April 26th, Itai, our photographer Nanine, and I checked in to check out an airline promotion gone wild. Drag queens with names like Miss Rabina were introducing themselves as your flight attendants. You're going to be serving us and keeping us safe on this flight?
Looking after you every inch of the plane, darling. Look.
We're almost at the gate. A sign on the way says, and the party begins now. Normally I don't think of a 14-hour flight as a party, but this could be a little different. But this was no dream, no traveling Broadway musical. I was going on a real flight with a real airplane. Is it wearing a boa? With real pilots.
This first officer here, his name is Tony Hay. And for the purpose of this evening, this is my husband, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't know that we were married, but you know in New Zealand we can have a civil union too then.
I knew this was a promotion for an airline, Air New Zealand.
We feel that embracing the gay community is important. We would love them to travel on Air New Zealand to all our destinations.
This is our official final boarding call.
But it was easy to forget this was about selling tickets when comedian Kathy Griffin was the one collecting them.
Hello and welcome to the flight.
She was coming along to shoot My Life on the D-List, her reality show. If I don't get my kosher meal, I'm not going to be happy.
I know, I'm going to hear about it all night long. And I mean all night long.
It all felt about as unreal as reality television. Here we go. This is one liquored up plane we're getting on. What do you think of all these shenanigans?
I think it's kind of fun. It's a lot of, it was the kind of impetus to get us to do a trip to Sydney, which we've been talking about doing for a long time.
Who's us?
My partner here, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Nearly everyone on board was gay. As the guy sitting in front of me, Darren Rush, was shocked to discover. You had no idea?
I had no idea. I just thought it was going to be like a regular party. I had no idea what was going on. So, I mean, I'm totally ignorant to this stuff. I had other stuff going on, and I was just trying to book a cheap flight, and it just worked out to be the cheapest fare by far, so...
Oh my God, you're that guy.
I am...
He was on his way to see his girlfriend. Do you think that you'll be gay by the end of the flight?
If everything keeps up the way it is, sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to be monitoring this from the seat behind you.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to be monitoring from the seat in front of me, too. I'll say that much. But yeah, I'll try to keep my...
I don't know what that means. Shortly after takeoff, dinner was served.
Pure New Zealand beef. And I'm talking about the waitress.
You're very welcome. There you go.
Pink, yes. Better than your average airline meal, not so much. Even though this is the pink flight, really it's not that different from a normal flight. I mean, people have to apply by the same rules. You have the FA... Well... Staying occupied during the pink flight was no problem. There were movies, there was live entertainment, including a hot bodies contest. What was your girlfriend saying?
She knows that I'm hers.
I love that the straight kid entered the competition. I kind of hope he wins. That would be genius. Darren wasn't the crowd favorite. Kathy Griffin stole the show.
Last minute entry!
All right, we're gonna go to the VIP area of this flight, the first class lounge. We don't have permission to go up there, so we'll see what happens. They can't exactly throw us off this flight at this point, can they? It's latched. Gentlemen, would you like champagne? Oh, you already have champagne.
Champagne, thanks already.
Thanks. Nice of you.
So how's life in first class?
We'll get through it. No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the VIP area.
Severe VIP.
I'm not moving. What are you going to do about it? Plans to party all the way to Sydney went out with the lights. We're going to be landing in just a few hours. It's been a long flight, but probably the fastest 14-hour flight I've ever been on.
Was there any hanky-panky in the bathrooms last night, you think?
There was so much hanky-panky in the bathrooms. I heard a lot of whispering and giggling. I saw feathers flying.
With our landing, Air New Zealand passed another aviation milestone, the gayest flight ever. All right, we're finally here in Sydney. I could use a little nap right now, but when we come back, we're going to take you to the parade. We'll have lots of energy coming up in just a moment. Gay Mardi Gras.